Hello there, and welcome to X&Y Gaming, Casually Competitive. So the other day, I was at some friend's house and made use of their very good and fast internet in order to download whatever updates for Master Duel. I don't play much more now, but that day I did. And it was on that day I found out Yugi's Shining Shark monsters were added into the game. So I went all in and ended up making the deck. Well, very basic form of it. A couple days later, I decided to try showing it off in 5 random duels. These in this is those. The first duel starts off with me playing Gold Sark gadgets to search out the Gold Sark itself. It's technically called Shining Sarcophagus, but I'm going to go with Gold Sark because it's my YouTube channel and I'm the one writing the script. And I'll probably be the one reading it too. Ugh, I'll end up being the one that has to edit it. Anyway, I play the Shiny Gold Sark to fish out Dark Magician, then play Turn Silence for Marshmallon. Infinite Impermanence goes down along with Dark Magician for free. My opponent goes and summons a single monster, triggering me to summon Marshmallon from my hand. Next, he plays a spell card targeting the Sark, but I'm not letting that slide since I can negate it with an Imperm column. Perfect. He chooses to attack with his Dragon Knight despite only being able to attack Marshmallon to no effect because of Marshmallon's effect. Sadly, that was it, so I go next. Using the Sark, I fish out Summon Skull and normal summon it without tribute per Sark and use Skull's effect to take control of his Dragon Knight. From there, it was just an all-out onslaught until he forfeits. 2,500. Yeah. The second duel got me scared at first, thanks to the Snake Eyes decor, but I soon found myself excited, learning it was apparently a Blue Eyes deck. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a very good one. Opponent goes first. And after doing some plays and really thinking about it, she finally ends on the Link to Hieratic Seal link and New Lord of D. Well, I just open up with a search spell that she actually responds to, about to send it back to my hand, without stopping the effect in any way, only to realize said folly and surrender. There's no way. There's no way you're putting Future Silence back into my hand. Man, I was worried for nothing. The third duel, frankly, was horrendous. And by that, I mean, I went down straight into the ground super hard. First of all, the background was Blue Eyes as well as the sleeves. So that got me super into it. Until I realized the deck was a newer Bell deck with tons of hurdles for me to jump into. So many cards were played, and by the end of it, dude went +7. So I tried to do a search off Silent Future. It actually worked, so I got Summon Skull, and after activating my Shiny Gold Sark, I summoned Summon Skull, and then attempted his effect. The idea being then I should be clear to summon the dragon. Unfortunately, the first Phantom Bell replaced my effect, and then itself. I tried summoning Dark Magician, but it failed. I tried to search with Sark, but some trap card activated. I'd had enough and I'd surrendered. Oh man, not good. That's even worse than having that out. That was a red herring all on its own. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Congratulations, you have a better annoying deck than mine. The next duel is almost enough to make my blood boil, but definitely check this out. First of all, she opens up with a Kashtira field spell. I figure I might as well get ready for Fenrir and hit Max C. Unfortunately, she hits Ash Blossom and gets the field spell search off anyway, fishing out Fenrir. She summons Fenrir in defense, fishing, and then summoning Riseheart. He mills 3 of my cards, and then X&Y summons Shangri-La and calls it a turn. At standby, it summons, so I drop my second Max C. A Kashtira gets summoned, and I draw a card. Its unsummon effect kicks in, and I debate impermanent, but for whatever reason, decline. Lightning Storm takes out the field spell, and next, I fish the gadgets from my deck, sending them out. Fish out the Sark, only to throw it down as well. Using the effect, I fish and grab the dragon, summoning him out too. I get hit with the Max C myself, so when it lands, she draws a card, I pay half my life points in an attempt to nuke the board. Shangri-La loses a material, and I gain a Swordsman. She gets a Kashtira Claw Guy, and I get the new Gadget Fortress Trap card. In resignation, I set down Infinite Impermanence and Future Vision, or whatever it's called. Next standby, I decided to imperm the summon effect of Shangri-La, as well as activate the Fortress Trap and summon Marshmallon. Next in standby, my Swordsman goes up a level. Raw Sphere Mode comes down on me hard and spooks me, but Marshmallon was left, so I just fished out another Geas Dragon off my spell. She X&Y summons the Rise Hard X&Ys, and then plays Pot of Prosperity in the imperm column. I don't know if that was intentional, since banishing cards was the imperative intent, but it's gotta hurt not to get the cards. But even after all that, she just rams Rise Hard X&Ys into Marshmallon for no effect. Drawing into Harpy's Feather Duster won't help me, so after Shangri-La summons in standby, I throw out another Geas Dragon. A small handful of effects occur that I'm still a little fuzzy on, but some of the spell and trap zones get made unusable. By paying half my life points, I attempt to nuke the field again. Rise Hard X&Y gets rid of my Geas Dragon, but luckily I still got a new Magician and a replacement Marshmallon. Also realized my Shiny Gold Sark has a search in it, so I fished out Turn Silence and immediately activated for Magician to be able to attack over Shangri-La, which directly turns into Sweet Surrender. Well, he has no material on that thing, so I'm just going to get Turn Silence. And then I'll activate Turn Silence, targeting my Magician, which will raise her level by 3 and her attack by 1,500. Yes! Oh, get wrecked, son! Get out of here with your Kashtira garbage! 5th duel, let's go. Yeah, I'll bet some mistakes were made, but that was a damn good duel. Last, but by no means least, I thought it might be another Yugi vs. Kaiba game until I saw the guy throw out a Trap Tricks monster. I tried to Max C for anything I could get, and after some plays, I was able to draw into a trap card that wouldn't help me. I could have chained it to Mantis, but alas, that's not the reality we live in. 2 more face downs later, and it's big brain time by slapping down Harpy's Feather Duster. Nothing but the highest of skilled plays. Unfortunately, there's a Trap Tricks for that summons herself and protects the back row. Not only that, but then the back row protection effect triggers the link to set a new trap card. Well, I throw down the gadgets, but they get impermed. Perfect. Exactly as I wanted. Despite Trap Trick Sarah triggering again to summon Pudica from the deck, that's fine. I throw down Shiny Gold Sark and naturally fish out Geas Dragon and summon Dark Magician as a target for a trap. That doesn't happen, so I throw down Geas Dragon too, and see what happens. Nothing happens, so I pay half my life points and laugh as every card but Dragon and Sark get banished. Here we go. While I get a new Magician with 4,500 attack and a Dark Magician with a trap card. Dude activates the Trap Tricks Holy Tade trap card that summons itself, so I set my cards and reluctantly go into the offensive. With the board clear and only 2 cards in hand, my Magician goes up a level, and I get the Fortress Trap activated and off my questions list. This Alfonso fella tries to activate a field spell, but obviously I can't let him play Yu-Gi-Oh! So Silent Magician negates it And Alfonso, after contemplating life, summons Futica and tries to get her effect off. And unfortunately for him, I activated my infinite imperm and shut it straight down, resulting in a swift surrender. Oh, this graveyard effect might be something really hot, though. Let's see. Unfortunately for you, I have an answer for you right here as soon as the internet connection picks up. No shot. But by all means, play into the imperm column, pal. Yeah. And that was the first 5 random duels that I played in Master Duel one day with the new Yugi's Shining Sarcophagus deck. It was frankly a lot of fun, and I'd like to focus on the victories. Boy, that Kashtura fella and or gal sure gave me a run for my money. And speaking of money, give me yours. But no, seriously, that's it for this random video. I thank you for watching, and even if you didn't, Jesus loves you, and I love you too.